Everybody, it's your boy Q back around. I'm gonna have a little bit of a talk for y'all today. I'm gonna try to talk a little bit about you, a little bit for today. But hey, everybody, I'm Quentin. I'm a truck driver, about 23 years old. But been doing this almost 2 years now. Welcome to trucking. Gotta love this shit. But anyway, I had a topic on my mind. I was thinking about the last couple of days. Um, I was thinking like I've always had women in my life, right? That I always had that were always crazy, right? I always had a woman. I always had crazy. Always attracted to crazy ass women. Never understood why. And I was always trying to figure out. I was watching a video last night about that the new dating scene is so trash for women, right? It's like I don't understand how the women went from you gotta buy me shit, you gotta buy me stuff in order for me to be around you. And it's like, lady, what do you gotta offer? Because I'm trying to understand why a lot of these women these day and time think they the top tier, man. When in reality, us guys, y'all depend on us and then more than we depend on you. And I was trying to figure out in my mind like I blame a lot of it has to do with social media. Social media definitely changed a lot with this dating scenery, man. It makes it so much easier for women to cheat, guys to cheat. I know it goes both ways. And the lady in the video, she was saying that, man, what did some of y'all women got to offer? The majority of the women out there are pretty much broke. They got a bunch of kids by a bunch of deadbeat fucking baby daddy and stuff. And I'm like trying to figure out. Now I'm 23, man. I've seen so many people. All the friends I had one female I used to date back in about 4 years ago, and then I got into trucking back in 2024. Around October is when I started my journey in trucking. It's been very great so far. And she ended up getting pregnant, and I was like, oh man, our life went from this to boom. And then the worst part about it is the dang father, both of the fathers, end up walking out and say, you know what, I'm not gonna take care of the kids or take care of nobody. And I'm just like, and you want me to be part of and you want me to be the stepfather? Like, I'm not willing to do that. There's no benefit for me to be a stepfather in the situation to begin with. Cause she's like, well, maybe you mean you could work it out. I said, nah, lady. Once you popped out that second kid, bro. The first kid, I was okay with it, but then I was like, you know what, Q, you got better opportunities out there. Don't settle for less. And I was like, you know what, I'm just go ahead and just say fuck it. Just leave the lady alone. So I ended up leaving the lady alone. And then as time progressed, after the first kid came around, the second kid came around, and I asked her, I said, what was you thinking, man? What you thought? I said, why are you searching for things that you know you can't get? Like, you over here searching for a guy to love you when your own damn family don't even love you. And it was kind of like, it had me question some things, and I was like, man, these women doing anything and they doing everything in their power to get with a man. The majority of us men, we all stepping back. I stepped back from women a lot too. Since I became a trucker, I became an a-hole. I ain't gonna lie, I became an a-hole because I learned that when they find out you a trucker, this is what happened with my experience when I got in the truck. And like everybody, all my ex-girlfriends, all my female friends I used to talk to, right, before I got in the truck, and they all disappeared, right? Then I started making TikTok videos on my little TikTok journey, right? Well, trucking journey pretty much, right? Because I'm always here by myself, so I always like making videos and stuff like that. And basically what I learned is a lot of people are struggling out there in this lovely society of a lovely corporation of America, right? And I learned that outside of trucking, like when I go home for home time and stuff, I always notice that people are just struggling. I mean, the economy is trash, you know. Everybody trying to find a way to get by, even myself trying to get by. I mean, I'm definitely doing a lot better than the majority of people that I know. I mean, I got one of my best friends, I brought him over got him in the trucking because he's from Hawaii. I said, hey man, hey, just give trucking a chance. Now, if you don't like it, you can always go back home. And he was like, you know what, I'm going to give it a shot. And I said, okay, man. So I brought him over from Hawaii, brought him through school and all that stuff. I'm still at the same company I'm at now, but it's been pretty cool. I've learned a lot out here in trucking. But anyway, back to what I was saying. But she basically ended up was like, "You don't want to be with me?" I'm like, "No, I don't want to be with you." Like, there's no benefit. But then I also learned that too, like these women are desperate for guys, man. But I'm like, I never understood why the hell would I have to pay my way to be with you? Like, I'm not chasing this women. I'm not chasing women no more. I'm fine with being by myself. And I've learned sometimes women can be the biggest downfall of a man's life. And I got one female pregnant one time. There's one female I met back up from Georgia. I met her. I'm gonna tell you about my female experiences. I'm getting her knocked up one time, right? And that was not part of the plan. I met her like back in 2025, around July, near July 4th, near 4th of July type of situation, right? And I met her, and it was the best thing ever, man. It was cool meeting her and stuff, right? Then I took her back to Georgia, right? And I went back in the truck and went back on the road, right? For I think I stayed on the road for about 2 to 3 months, and then I decided to finally come back onto, how do I say, back on the road. Well, I went back home, and I went to go see her again in December, right? I went to go see her parents, and it basically was a total shit show because I learned that her folks are very racist, and she's even racist herself, even though she acts like she's not. And I was always trying to understand because I've always had a lot of white friends growing up. I was never understand like I love how people say that they're not racist, right? And then I'll be around them and they act a certain way and they be saying the most racist shit ever, like not directly towards me, but because they don't know they don't understand that I'm calculating what they're gonna say. And she basically was like, "I'm not racist," and I'm like, "How are you not racist, bro? You were raised this way. You were raised to think this way. You were always taught that black people are lazy, black people are." But how if you're not racist, then why the hell you keep chasing after me, wanting my attention, wanting all this shit, and then when I don't want your attention, I want to kick you to the curb. It's a problem. She's like, well, we've been friends for 12 years. I don't give a crap how long we've been friends. I don't give a crap if I know you for 2 years or 5 years. When I realize your true colors, I don't want nothing to do with you. So at the end of the day, you can kick rocks because I don't need you. You need me more than I need you because at the end of the day, you're just a liability in my eyes. If I can't build with you, there's no point in me being with you because at the end of the day, a lot of these women out here, majority of the ones I came across, speaking from my experience, a lot of them got nothing to offer. I mean, most of them don't even want to cook for you, and it's like, I mean, I could cook myself, and that's not a big deal. But it's cool having that companionship with somebody that you could build with. But a lot of these women don't want to do that. They just want to pay me this. Could you buy me this? Like, no, I'm not buying you nothing because you don't deserve it. You can go get it yourself. If you really need it, though, like that. Oh, I don't want to do that though because it's my own money, and if it's my own money, I don't want to do it. And it's kind of like, what do you want me to do? Because I'm not about to pay my way for you. Now we can go half and half if that wanted to work, but I don't want to do that either. And it's kind of crazy to me. But hold up, lady, now she gets on my nerves so much now that I have to put her on do not disturb because it's like, do you have anything else better in your life than besides bothering me? And it's like, well, you know, I always wanted you. And it's like, lady, I don't want you though. It was like a one time thing. Move on. Women can't understand that though. Us guys, we know how to detach ourselves, but we always figure out how to move on in life. And I was like, lady, I don't want you like that. Like you're cool, but your dynamic and your mindset are not in tune with me. So how can I build with someone that doesn't want to do better for themselves? And as I gotten older, as over the years, as me being a truck driver, I learned a lot of people are fake. A lot of people acting, like even me acting. I mean, this is part of an act, a persona of me, but I'm naturally a cool person. I mean, most people judge you before they even hear you speaking. It's kind of like, why? Why are you gonna judge me? Why are you gonna judge me? You don't even know me. And like, everyone's like, oh, you're a pretty cool guy. I'm like, yeah, I'm cool and all, but at the same time, I'm an a-hole sometimes too, depending on the circumstance. Like, I don't like this. I got in the truck and I learned, man, I basically said, F everybody pretty much. Is all I do pretty much because most people are wasting my time, wasting energies too. It's like the amount of stress that people, like, I don't have much stress out here on the road. I mean, I have a little bit of stress, but like dealing with people that aren't happy with their lives, it makes it even hard. It makes it worse for me because now you want me to come save you. I'm not Mr. Captain Save a Lady. I'm not that type of person. Never will be, never will ever be. Because at the end of the day, I come first, you come second. And if you don't understand that, you can kick rocks. But this is my little spill with today. But this is your boy Q, the truck driver. You can follow me on TikTok, and I'll update y'all soon. You have a wonderful day. I'll update y'all tomorrow morning. I love you guys. Peace out.